Recently, I received very interesting requests from my customers. They are pet lovers and parents to Dalmatian dogs. Their request is they wanted beanies in Dalmatian pattern and of course their initials written on it. Welcome to Hook to Knot. In this video tutorial, I am going to show you how I customized their Dalmatian beanies. For this, I am going to need yarn in two colors. I am going to use 3.5 mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors and a darning needle. Basically, Dalmatian pattern indicates the irregular or asymmetric patches all over. I am going to keep light color as a base color and dark color as the border color or the color for patches. Construct of beanie is simple. For adult female, I generally consider 22 inches as head size, head circumference, and for males it is 24 inches. I am going to start my work from the magic ring, and the way I progress, I will start adding color and then create the irregular patches. I will not be cutting the yarn, I will be weaving it through all work. My way of starting the work is pulling the yarn from center, making a magic ring. In the magic ring, I will put 12 DCs. Close the ring and slip stitch to complete the round. Now I am going to keep round number 1 and round number 2 with color 1 or base color. So chain 2, and this round I will make 2 DCs on each DC. It means I should have 24 DCs total. In the third line, I will start work with the second color or the color with which I am going to show the patches. But before we start third line, we need to have little bit of clarity about how our patches are going to appear. Take any random piece of paper and draw some irregular patches. So I am going to keep a reference picture in front of me and start working. Now please understand, my work is further going to increase. So again here, chain 2. Now this line is about, in one stitch you will do 2 and in the next you will have to do 1. Now when we are doing work, we will add the new color. Now when we are not using the base color, we will weave it in. Now we want the main color, so I will just make the final stitch with this. Now when I am working with color A, color B, I will hold while working. Here we want to start with 3 patches. So this is the start of patch number 1. After leaving enough gap, we'll start with patch number 2. You can start with 4 patches also. Once you understand the technique, how many patches and how big or small they should be, it's completely up to you. Now I want to start with next patch. Now again some more stitches in base color, and then I will start for my third whichever color yarn I might be using. I am not leaving the pattern of 2 1 2 1. So in the 1 DC I am making 2, and on the next I am making 1. Typical standard growth pattern in the circles. Now I will start with my third patch. So 2 1 2 1. Here I have to make 1 more. Don't leave the circular growth pattern and continue your work. How to design a patch is completely up to you. Now while doing next line, you have to see how you want to grow these colors. See, keep this thing on your mind. Not each patch is same, or not all patches are similar. Everybody gets to design their own patch, and every cap turns out to be very unique. In the 4th round, I have continued here with the patch, and in between I have done one contrast color DC. Eventually this will come together, but see how differently I am expanding each patch so that the design will come out different. In the next line, I am going to maintain my growth pattern, that is 2 DC, 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 DC. It means there will be 3 DCs in between increases. I am on line number 5 and what I see is, especially this side, a little extra gap. So I am going to slip stitch with color B and start work with that. For this line we are going to have a pattern increase, DC on DC 4 times and then increase. This is my increase, so I will have DC on DC 4 times. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now here I will have to do the increase. One, 2, 3 and 4. Now I am due for next increase. So 1 DC I will do with color B and 1 DC I will do with color A. Now again I am due for next increase. Fourth one I will finish with color B. Now increase. One, 2, 3 and 4. Again next increase. One, 2, 3 and 4. I am just playing with color A and color B so that my patches are formed in different sizes and shapes. Now increase again, DC on DC 4 times. Once you know how to play with the colors, it's just we have to maintain our increase pattern and play with colors. Next increase. See how my work is progressing. Now here I have gone little more. So I'm going to continue this white patch a little here and then again cover it up with color B. Increase 1, 2, 3 and 4. Next increase 'See how beautifully my each patch is turning out to be different. See how the increase is happening in circular way and the patches are being created in different shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I am on to 8th line. It means increase will be after every 6 DCs. So again chain 2. This is not counted as DC. So my first increase. Now the next increase will happen only after DC on DC 6 times. So increase 1 DC, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'm due for next increase. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and next increase. I am maintaining the circular growth and I am playing with colors. This is how the work looks after 8 lines. I will stop further increase and start DC on DC portion as I am making a beanie for a girl or a lady. Now as I am starting with DC on DC portion, what I am going to do is I am going to close this patch and this patch and continue with these 2 patches, and after 2 lines I will start some patch here and here and will continue making beanie. So now onwards 8 lines of DC on DC and I will play with the colors. I have completed my first line of DC on DC. Now if you see this, I have completed this patch, started with a new one. About to end this one, already started one more here. I will end this in the next line and this already is midway. This is how I will continue 7 more lines and create new patches in between these previously made patches. And after I complete 8 lines of DC on DC, I will start making the border, this portion. So now we are at the zone of no increase, no decrease, DC on DC, and we are playing with colors. I will meet you after 8 lines. I am done with required number of lines, that is 8 lines of DC on DC. So my crown and the side portion is done. Now I am due for border. Now this moment onwards I will work only in color B. First line I will make DC on DC and then onwards the lines for front post and back post will start. This band is also going to be of total 8 lines. Done with the first line of color B, DC on DC. Now onwards we will be doing front post and back post. Front post and back post give nice ribbing and elastic effect so that the beanie will not be loose on the head. We have decided to do the border for 8 lines. This is my second line. I will meet you at the end of the 8th line.
Hook to knot, loop it, stitch it, tie the knot, made with love in every spot, soft threads, warm hearts, hook to knot, feel the love in every knot, handmade magic that you've got, hook to knot.
I am done with the beanie after 8 lines of border. Now only thing I need to do is weave in the end. I generally prefer to take the end at least 3-4 inches away from where it actually ended or where I snipped it off. Again, few stitches ahead, one back stitch, few stitches ahead and one back stitch. That's my standard pattern. And my Dalmation beanie is ready. I will snip off the extra. See, my both beanies have different patches, and when you twin with them, they really look cute. I suggest, if you want to twin with your friend, your sister or your partner, these are the beanies you should consider. The pattern in which I make beanies is 8 lines for crown, 8 lines for side and 8 lines for border. 8, 8, 8 is my beanie structure for female, and 9, 9, 9 is my structure for gents beanie. So my female beanie has 96 stitches and male beanie has 108 stitches. I start with 12 DC in magic ring. That's a standard start for all the beanies. Thank you for watching this video. Kindly like, share and subscribe to my channel Hook to Knot. I have used this pom-pom maker to make this pom-pom. This is the heaviest one or biggest in the size. I'm going to fix this pom-pom to the beanie with help of a button, and after I stitch the pom-pom to the beanie, I'm going to cover this button with the circle like this. This will protect the button and of course all the threads that I will hide inside it. Fixing a pom-pom to the beanie is completely optional.